Well, hello, this is Rosa, rgkreations. How you doing? Bringing you a different angle. I'm hoping this angle makes it not so, let me get back up, not so bright. Let me see here. Sorry there, I'm just trying to make sure that you're in frame. Okay, you're in. We are making today an Italian sausage, which you can see I've already browned it. And I'm adding, it's Italian sausage, pasta, one dish menu. I'm adding a can of crushed fire roasted tomatoes. That's awkward. I'm right-handed. Okay, I already cooked, ground the sausage, and I'm also making enchiladas for the freezers. And I'm making some pasta rice to go with our frozen chicken dinner meal for tonight. This is going to be for another freezer meal, but it's going to be ready, so all we have to do is heat it up. Okay, we're going to add, it asks for 1/3, 1 3/4 cup. So I want to make sure my pot's big enough. And since I already cooked, let me turn my heat up. Oh, I turned it off. Oh yeah, I was getting the camera ready and everything. So let me just slowly stir this since I've got a full pot here. And it's only going to take about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's going to be a meal. I would say total with everything, prep time, cooking the meat, draining it, adding all your stuff. I would say you're totally done and ready to eat from beginning to start in 30 minutes. I'm trying to find recipes that I can get done in 30 minutes because after a day at work, I'm pooped. And if I can do big meals like this and freeze half of it, that's even better. And I am going to put these in, instead of putting this in a freezer bag, because it's going to be cooked, I'm going to put this in a foil disposable container and label it, date it, and basically all you have to do with this stuff is thaw it out the night before, pop it in the oven, heat it for 30 minutes, and we're done. We're ready to eat. Nothing else we have to do. And no dishes to wash other than the spoon to serve your food, because it's already cooked. And the disposable foil pan, let me get all those juices off that spoon. Oh, barely. Let me try not to. I had heated up my enchilada sauce. I mean, I froze it. I didn't cooked it already. And this is what I had left over, which is enough for a whole nother meal. And I need a spoon rest. My other spoon rest is in the dishwasher getting washed. And I think that is enough liquid. You could use any kind of pasta, bow tie pasta. I'm going to use the big egg noodles. It asks for like 8 ounces. But I'm not going to go with that. I'm just going to look. Because everybody, I hope most of y'all know that the pasta, I was going to say, I hear something gurgling. Oh, it's this. It's heating up. That, sorry about that. My train of thought. Lost my train of thought there. That pasta swells up when it cooks. So all I want to do is get the pasta underneath the bottom where all the juices and the liquid is at, because it needs the liquids. And you need to let it simmer for at least 15 minutes. So as soon as this comes to a rapid boil, I'm going to turn it down, stir it one more time. That's why I have my heat up so kind of high, because I want this to come to a rapid. It's starting to boil, and I want this to heat up and boil. And I want all my pasta noodles to be near the bottom with all the liquid. I am going to put a lid on it because I want to capture all that pasta to make sure it's under the steam of the pot while it's simmering. And I think I can add a little bit more liquid in here. You want this to be kind of soupy. And this is a meal that would be great with French bread. We don't, because of our diet program, we're not doing the bread because we already have the pasta in here. So we can cheat, but we can't cheat too bad. So, since we have the pasta in the meal, we're not going to do the bread. And it is boiling, but I want it to come. Whoops, I just spilled. Oh man, I spilled. Okay, another video where I spilled. I haven't got one yet where I didn't spill. But you know what? I'm getting better. With practice, 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 things get better. Let me just stir this over. And then I think we're almost there where it's boiling. But I want to get all my pasta all the way down in the bottom. And I'm going to make sure it's all on the bottom. And then I'm going to put this on my lowest heat setting on my stove so it simmers for the next 20 minutes. Because I know the pasta's going to need at least 15 minutes to cook. And then we should be ready to come back for the taste test. Hi, y'all. Okay. That's going to be my temporary spoon rest. Let me grab myself a lid. Okay, looking at a lid. I forget what lid that one goes. That goes to. I think it's this one. The one we used a little bit earlier. Yep, that's the one. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this down to my lowest heat. And we'll bring you back when we do the taste test. Okay, we'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. It has been exactly 20 minutes, and this is ready. And I'm going to just show you this. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. One skillet. Easy cleanup. Easy mess. I turned off the heat because we're done. Now let's do the taste test. You definitely can see the tomato pieces. The pasta's cooked. At least I think it's cooked. The meat. Get a little bit of meat. A little bit of pasta. Let's just see how it tastes. I've never made this particular recipe before. I made something very similar to it, but it was just with regular. The only thing that was different was it was plain whole tomatoes. Plain a can of diced tomatoes. And I will look in the description box, and I will put in there the full recipe in the directions. But it had it was with spaghetti pasta, not this egg. These are the white egg noodles. Oh, First thing that hits you, those fire roasted tomatoes. Oh man, that Italian sausage. Just, I would add a little red chili peppers. The red pepper flakes to give it a little bit of spice. But as far as flavor is concerned, oh man, this is gonna be a good supper. Oh man, that flavor, the sausage, it just hits you. Anyway, I give this a 2 thumbs up. This is my take on Italian sausage pasta meal in 30 minutes in one pot, one pan. Not one pot, one pan. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Have a good, I'm close to my 500 subscribers. Yay! Now the next round will be to get to 1,000. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. coming to the end of my day, and I'm pooped. Gotta sit for a minute. Okay, you hear the dehydrator going. Today I shredded 3 pounds of carrots. Then I blanched them. Then I put them on my dehydrator trays, and they're dehydrating. They should be done probably about another hour, but I'm too tired. It's 12:30. I've been up since 6:30 this morning in the kitchen. But anyway, that's just one of the things that I do, but I don't do it all the time. I do it like once a month. But then I get so many meals accomplished and so many other projects for food preservation that I want to do because I'm getting ready for winter. So I got the dehydrator going. And that's going to be, I like to shred my carrots. I use my KitchenAid mixer, which is right over there. And I do that so I can use them in soups or stews, or also take out as much as I want because I use my little quart jars, pint jars, and then I put them in my quart jars. I'm totally out of my half-gallon jars, and I don't have any gallon jars. So, and then I vacuum pack them, okay? They're dehydrated, so I really don't have to because they're all going to get used within a year, but you just never know, okay? And I also rearranged my pantry because we were lucky enough to finally get our extra shelf for our canning room. So now we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 shelves. There's 6 shelves. They're metal wire shelving in the canning room, so I have that number. I have a few number 10, but they're a little too heavy for me to carry. Then I have the number 5, but I've got everything in there, and it's all lined up in the theme of the product, like baking. I gotta have a place to store my jars. I gotta have a place to hold my canning goods, my crock pots, my bread machines. Gotta store them somewhere. And since I'm doing so much bulk, because I'm doing so much, I want to do a project, and I'm done for the whole year. I don't want to mess with it again. That's why I have 2 machines. 2 crock pots, 2 bread machines. I'm just fortunate we're empty nesters, so we can do that. We're both still working. But anyway, let me get back to this because this video is getting too long. I ended up making from scratch, totally from scratch, the cooking the meat, draining it, the whole shebang, 2 lasagna menus. And these, let me show you, are nice and big ones. And I do have everything labeled. So if me or hubby, whenever we're doing it, and I've got my dates, how to cook it, what to prepare. I wrap them because I don't know if it's going to be 3 or 4 months down the line before I get to it. So I wrap mine in plastic wrap. I double wrap it in plastic wrap, then I single wrap it in foil. Okay? So I have a note in here, remove plastic. That way, hubby and I both know, take the foil off, remove the plastic, put the foil back on, then bake it in the oven. So we got 2 lasagnas ready. And these are enough for a meal and lunch. 3 packets of enchiladas. They're all ready. That's cut and dry. 2 Italian sausage with small egg noodles with sliced bell peppers. And this is so yummy. I'll put a link to the video because I showed the video of me making it. It was so simple. 1 pot meal. And for dessert, I made 3 dozen banana muffins. All I did, which is a time saver, is if you're going to be baking anyway, or you're going to be cooking anyway, just double it up or triple it up. And all I did was triple the recipe. That's it. And we got ourselves some banana muffins. And we're going to give some, we're going to share with others. And because we're on a weight program, so we can't have any. We'll get these little ones made of my silicone. I like these silicone muffin pans, cups. Look at that. Comes right on out. And all I do is soak these in water. 5 minutes later, they're washed and they're done. So these will be ours. In fact, let's do a little taste test. This is just plain banana muffin, no nut. Hubby don't like nuts. That is a 2 thumbs up. Okay, so I am done. I have got to finish doing tomorrow. I'm thinking as I'm off after church. Tomorrow's day is, oh, I forgot to show you. I'm also prepped to make some chicken broth. My chicken's in there, the carcasses are in there, a bunch of veggies, bay leaves, water, apple cider vinegar. This has to simmer for 24 hours. Solid 24 hours. So tomorrow when we get back from church, change clothes, eat lunch, and back to processing this. Pressure can that. But that don't take very long to pressure can. So that won't be bad. Finish up my, I got my little jars here to make my extracts. I was totally run out of them. So I got more jars. These are a little bit bigger jars to make extracts. So I'm going to finish making those up. So that way, these are going to be given away as gifts for Christmas. Stocking stuffers. So anyway, busy night. I'm pooped. Got to be about another 30 hours to wash my dishes. By then, my dehydrator should be done. Let it cool off just for about 5 to 10 minutes. Put them in my jars. Vacuum seal them. Then I'm done. I can go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. But spend a little bit of extra time, if you can, if your budget allows it and you have time, and make 2 or 3 times of everything that you're going to prepare anyway. And you can start stacking up your pantry shelf, your freezer space, and you have meals to go. So we're done for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 meals, 7 dinners, or 7 lunches, whatever we want to do. 7 meals ready. Got dessert behind me, even though we can't have any. Well, we can have 1. I cheated. I'm going to have 1. But that's it. That's all I'm going to get, because I really, it's starting to, I can start feeling, I'm feeling the difference of me losing some weight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Take care now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.